The rich text editor of the text HTML module can be used to create links out of images or text. To access the rich text editor, we choose Edit Text. And then you see you have this interface that comes up, looks a lot like any word processing program that you're familiar with. And we'll scroll down in our text here. Towards the very bottom, we have these two last sentences. One says, check out the latest from our friends at Snapshot Web, and one says, check out where we're headed. I'm going to show you two different types of links that you can create out of these different sentences here. The first is a link to another website. So I'm going to highlight the word Snapshot Web and then select the Create Link button. Looks like a little chain link up there. When I do, a new window opens and I see that I have some options for link type. I can either link to a URL, another anchor within this same module, or an email. Now I've shown you how to do an email in another tutorial, and in this case we're going to choose URL. And I'm just going to type in the URL that I'd like to link to. Now, one other thing you want to do before you click OK is you want to actually set the target. What the target is where this link is going to open. So if you leave it at no set, this link will open in the very same window where the user currently is. So if I'm on your website and I click a link to Snapshot Web, it's going to take me right away to Snapshot Web and away from your website if you have it set to no set. When you're linking to another website outside of your own, you want to actually have it open up in a new window. This way it keeps people on your website. So in order to get back to their website, they just have to close that window or that tab instead of clicking, the back button multiple times. So I'm going to set it to blank and then click OK. When I do that, you'll see that Snapshot Web is now this blue color indicating that it's a link. And I'll show you how that works in just a sec, but let me show you another link, another option here. So I'm going to highlight this whole sentence, check out where we're headed, and I'm going to turn this into a link to another page on our website. So again, I'll click the same link button up at the top, but this time, instead of just typing in a URL here, I'm going to click Browse Server. When I do that, another little pop-up window will open, and I can choose that I want to link to a page on my site. When I do that, I'll see that I have an option, a drop-down list with all the pages on my website. I'm actually going to scroll down to the very bottom and select Vision to link to my Vision page, and then I'm going to select Use Selected Link. Now the target for this, since it's another page on my website, I can leave it at no set because it doesn't matter if I take people away from my resources page to my Vision page. They're still on my site and they can get back to resources just by clicking back. So we'll leave it at no set and we'll click OK. And you'll see now that that's a link as well. Now if I scroll down to the very bottom of my screen and click Update, that makes these changes live. And you see here that I've got Snapshot Web. If I roll over it, I can tell that it's a link. And I've got check out where we're headed. Now if I click on Snapshot Web, it opens up a new tab and it takes me to snapshotweb.com. Now I'll just go ahead and close that tab and go back here. And now if I click on check out where we're headed, it keeps me in this same tab, but it takes me to my Vision page. Now my Vision page isn't very complete. It just says this is the Vision page, but that gives you the sense of how you can link either to outside sources or to another page within your own website.